Have you ever wondered why we each possess unique abilities? This question leads us directly into the heart of the parable of the talents, a story told by Jesus in Matthew 25, verses 14 to 30. In this parable, a master embarks on a journey and entrusts his wealth to his servants. Each servant receives a different amount, a metaphor for how God gives us different talents and abilities. Just as the master in the parable didn't distribute his wealth equally, we too are not endowed with the same talents. Some of us may be gifted with artistic skills, others with scientific acumen, and some with the ability to lead. But why does God distribute these talents so diversely? The answer lies in the purpose of these gifts. They're not meant for selfish gain or to elevate our status. Instead, they're given to us to serve others and glorify God. We're all parts of a larger whole, and each talent plays a critical role in this divine ensemble. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing our talents with others, but the parable teaches us that it's not about the number of talents we possess, but rather how we utilize them. Are we hiding our talents out of fear, or are we investing them wisely to create value for others and honor God? Remember, it's not about the amount of talent we have, but what we do with it that truly matters. So, we've learned that we all have talents, but how should we use them? Let's dive into the parable of the talents and see how the servants responded. In the story, 2 of the servants took the talents given to them and made good use of them, doubling what they had received. They were active, they were engaged, they were not afraid to take risks. They understood the value of what had been entrusted to them and they worked hard to increase it. On the other hand, the third servant was gripped by fear and uncertainty. He chose to bury his talent in the ground, making no effort to use it or increase its value. This servant allowed his fear to paralyze him, and as a result, he achieved nothing. What can we learn from this? Simply put, we should never hide our talents. They are gifts, given to us by God, and they are meant to be used, not buried. We should not let fear or uncertainty hold us back from using these gifts. The consequences of not using our talents can be severe. The third servant, who buried his talent out of fear, was called a wicked and lazy servant. He was punished, not because he lost the talent, but because he did nothing with it. Therefore, it's crucial to not let fear or uncertainty prevent us from using our God-given talents. What happens when we faithfully use the talents God has given us? Let's delve into this question by looking at the parable of the talents, specifically the master's response to the 2 faithful servants. In this story, these servants had diligently used their talents, and their efforts were rewarded. The master, pleased with their resourcefulness and dedication, entrusted them with even greater responsibilities. This is an important lesson for us. When we take the talents we've been gifted and use them faithfully, we are often blessed with even more opportunities. Just think about it. The more we prove ourselves to be trustworthy and diligent, the more responsibility we are given. This principle is not just about material wealth or career advancement, it's about spiritual growth, character building, and expanding our capacity to serve others and God. Now let's focus on the ultimate reward. Imagine hearing God say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." These words are the highest praise, the most profound reward. They signify God's recognition and approval of our faithfulness, our commitment to using our talents for His glory, and our unwavering dedication to serving others. So let us strive to use our talents faithfully, for the glory of God, and the benefit of others. Let's remember that our faithfulness in small things can lead to greater opportunities, and let's aim for that ultimate reward, hearing God say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." In conclusion, each of us has been given talents by God. Throughout this discussion, we've acknowledged that these God-given abilities are not just for our personal gain, but to serve others and glorify God. We've explored how we're called to use them faithfully and how there's a reward for such faithfulness. Remember, it's all about stewardship and devotion. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more faith-based content.